Hello. Right now I'm just setting things up. Yeah, I'm still eating lunch, so yeah, today I'm gonna be playing Sanji again, of course. I always play Sanji, right? But um how's your day been? How's your day been? Oh, you don't have sound on? Oh, okay. Um Hold up. I need to like sign in and open in web browser to chat. So I'll just do that. Um, One second actually. Mm, I don't know. How do I? Hmm. Mm. All right, there we go. Now I can chat in my own stream. So yeah, today is just another UP Sanji run. I think it's supposed to start in like 30 minutes. I'm eating lunch right now, so if you hear chewing sounds, that's why. Mm. Mm. So I was recently in LCQ, right? I was in Vegas for Bandai Card Fest. Um, oh hey, I didn't realize you're here. But yeah, I played Sanji there, and I had like a decent run. I went X3 in the end, and all my losses were very avoidable. So today is kind of like I'm trying to redeem myself. Yeah. Um, Let me just check their Discord. Okay. They're having some problems because EB03 integration and promos and all that, but mm, I'm gonna do some practice games while waiting, but I need to check something first before I do that. I'll show off my list while we're waiting too, just to. just to kind of show off what I'm thinking of. This is my second version of this EB03 Sanji list. Core card is of course the 5-cost Reiju. 5-cost Reiju is nuts. It's a really, really good card. But because of that, I think the list kind of changes a lot from OP14. Like, I dropped Pudding Searcher and Wedding Searcher because they don't grab this Reiju. And then... That's crazy. Crazy call out, crazy call out. But this Reiju grabs this Reiju, and they're both good targets for Slave Arrow, which is why, yeah. This is so sad. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, that's why I'm running Slave Arrow as a free of, because I have two good bounce targets that I'm most likely playing a lot. I'm not running Snake Dance because even though I play Otama, I don't know if I want to leave 2 Dawn up to bounce Otama. 1 Culve is a bit weird for me. I kind of wish I can run 2 still, but Reiju Graveblade kind of deals with everything that Culve would deal with. And if I really, really need to remove a 4-cost, usually Beef Burst. Thank you, thank you. I want to run 4 of Stealth Black too. It's a really, really good card, but I haven't found the space for 4. With Reiju in the list as well, you can play Reiju to play Stealth Black to go wide, so I think 3 of is working enough where, like, at least for my limited testing. This is still like an early list, so. And there's Brochet Blow. I think Brochet Blow is a good value card, especially if you have a wide board, which Reiju helps with. And then if I really want to, I can play Reiju Brochet Blow, draw a card minus 3k while establishing a 5k body, which I never do, really, but maybe I don't have Red Rock or Graveblade, or maybe those 2 are bad options, so who knows, who knows. But yeah, this is my list. The rest is still the same. Pinkasa, Giant. I did add more Sanjis. I think 4 Sanji. These 2 should all be 4 ofs because Stealth Black is a really, really good card. When I was playing in LCQ, I matched into 2 Emus, and I won both with Sanji, but Stealth Black is just like the best card in that matchup, and being able to establish this 6-cost Sanji is really good, so yeah. This Reiju is also really good because it mills events, which makes the Sanji faster and growing stronger faster, and loops through your deck faster as well. So yeah, that's the logic behind this deck. It just plays around this 5-cost Reiju, and everything else is kind of built around that. The one flaw I'd say is that 3-cost Sanji, you're kind of relying on him to close out games, but it's not as much of a flaw because you can stall out so hard with this Reiju and this Sanji. So I'll just hop on a lobby real quick. I don't think there's like ranked on East right now. So I've just been doing casual. Or like there might be ranked on East, but then like the queue is really, really slow right now. So, okay. PY Rosie. PY Rosie is kind of a freebie matchup for this deck unless I just don't see my pieces, which can happen. Or I can just misplay really hard. Those 2 are very very big possibilities. Here, so turn 2 I want to play Reiju usually, so I just grab Beef Burst here because I can play Reiju, mill 5 cards, play Beef Burst, draw a card, swing 5 is kind of the logic here. Because I want to set up this Reiju. So if I can mill Gravity Blade and Red Rock, that would be really, really good. Here they probably just swing 5 and establish a body. I'll counter 2 with Sanji because I want to set up Stealth Black. Oh, okay. Five. Yeah, I think I still counter 2 there. Play out Reiju. We mill Giant, which is rough, but we do mill Gravity Blade, which is really good. Draw 2, swing 5. So yeah, the thing with Reiju is that you can't grab anything other than this 5 cost and itself. So usually when you mill something, you're just milling. Like, that's it. So sometimes you get like hits that you don't want to get hit, but this list, like Giant is a really, really good card still, but I'm also running Slave Arrow and Teardrops and Concussa, so I have a lot of 4K events. This one I take. Then this turn, I just do Grav Blade, this, that, sure. Swing 5, gain arrested. And I'll just play Stealth Black, I think, to play Sanji. 6 cost, yeah. Not countering is kind of crazy. And then next turn I can do that all over again with this Reiju. Crazy card, crazy card. This one I take, that's fine. They're gonna Dawn -1 play a 7 cost law? 6 cost law. Or 8 cost law, I guess. I'll take that. I should have concussored actually. I'm a goofy, but it's fine. They're gonna trash this and trash a card and play out this law, okay. So actually this turn I Red Rock. Swing 5. I'm a goober. I should have beef bursted first. I thought they had more Dawn than me, but I forgot that they... What do they do? They Dawn minus to play this. Oh, and then the other law doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't, ramp. But it's fine. I'll swing with this blocker as well, because I don't really care too much about losing life right now, so... Okay, they play Bedge. And then they're gonna play a 7 cost, I'm assuming here, or a 6, yeah, an 8 cost. Go here, I 2K, go here, I concuss, I think. Yeah, 2K that. I'm gonna swing 5 here to Reiju, probably. Or 6 here. 6 here is also pretty bad for me-ish. Wait, did I? Oh, yeah, because I have less Dawn on them. Yep. That was intentional, guys. That was intentional. I did that on purpose. Okay, so they have 7 Dawn. So I'll just draw Culve. Okay. If I didn't draw Culve, I would have just played Beef Burst and bounced this. But since I have Culve, like, we're just gonna put this at the bottom like that. Swing 5. Do I have a Red Rock and Trash? I do. Do I want a Red Rock from hand, or do I want to play Reiju and Red Rock? I think I Red Rock from hand here. And then I just pass. The reason why I Red Rock from hand is because I kind of want to stay on curve. Then next turn, I don't have a way to bounce Reiju in hand as well. So if they go wide, I still have the option of Reiju Grav Blade. OP13 VV. Isn't the search event just to find the Namis? Or the... I know that some people were playing the 1-cost Rested Dawn Nami. How many stealth blacks and trash? I have 1. Next turn, I do want to establish a body, so I think I want a stealth black to play a Sanji or something like that. Let's just return that there, then play you to play out Red Rock, then swing 5. I guess I didn't end up using Stealth Black to play out a body, but it's fine. This is gonna be kind of a grindy game. I'll leave this blocker up because I'm a bit scared of them going for lethal. Just a tiny bit, but you know, I don't know. That makes sense. Bruh. That's a 5. Do I go for a board? Do I? Hold up. Grab that. I think like that should be fine, honestly. I don't have another blocker, Sanji. I do have this Sanji. Yeah. So I can go like that. I don't know. This is kind of a goofy game. I think the longer I stall this out, the better it is for me. So I'm actually gonna clear the board here. And then next turn I can go for game. I don't know if they have an unblockable or rest a blocker thing for 6 costs. Right, like I know this has rush, but I don't know if they have a way to deal with this Sanji blocker. I assume they're gonna Dawn -1, play this Law, swing 7/7 maybe? That's what I'm assuming. 5? And that's like a what? 9 here is like 12? Or no, 9, 11. What am I saying? So this is 11. I can get out of 11. If they played the Law, that's a 9k swing. I can get out of that, so I'll just counter, actually. I think it's better to counter. Hmm. Okay, unblockable. That's yeah. I didn't know that they had unblockable. That's one thing that I wasn't sure of. Do I? Let's see. Do I bounce this Reiju? I don't think I do. I think I just counter two like that. You know, because now I can just swing 5. They're gonna trash something and block. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure that they had unblockable, but it's good to know that they do. Right. Okay. So yeah, swing 5 of Reiju. We just have math here. 5, 7, 9, and then another 9, another 9. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So they do have unblockable. I have to be wary of that. Do I just assume that? Hold up. So their unblockable is for law. Okay. If I find a law leader, what is there? Purple, like just red purple promo law. I think is the only purple law leader. Yeah, but against I think purple yellow Rosinante is gonna be semi popular in this cup, so that's good to know that they have unblockable. Um, this is also kind of annoying just because it stalls out the game so much, but not something that I can't deal with. And yeah, like Reiju is a broken card, so that's kind of how you win. All right. I think the cup is gonna be in about 10 minutes ish. So, all right. Yeah. I'm just gonna finish my food. I'm just gonna show my. Let me see if I. Actually, I'll just show my deck list for that whole time, and then I'll just. Bro, that's crazy. All right, this is my list. Um, yeah, I'll just have it displayed while we wait for the thing to start. I'm looking through some channels right now. I'm trying to like finish my red green Law and red green Luffy lists. So I'm trying to get like I just need the Nami blocker for red green Luffy. Like this. I'm also buying this because like Brook is a green Straw Hat, so I want to get like cards for Brook. And then like for Law, I just need the Drake, which is this one. I don't know. I mean, like, how comfortable are you with Jinbei? Because I feel like honestly, Jinbei doesn't seem too good for Red Bull to me, because there's only one double done. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to theory craft for Red Bull as well, because a Foxy won, right? And a Foxy doesn't like Foxy isn't one of those decks that get super boosted by the double done. You do have restand event, but it's not like you're gonna use. I guess you could just go like 10k, 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 or 11k, 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 11k with like 8 cost Foxy restand event, but because Foxy won, I'm like, should I play Sanji? But then like I don't know, like EB03, I'm definitely playing Sanji. Like if I'm playing in the EB03 tournaments because of this card. But then like also depends on if I get this card on time, of course. But um true, but like it's only one, you know, like only one of your Reenies is because what's Jinbei's. Let me see if I have a Jinbei list here. I don't. I never built Jinbei on the sim. Because yeah, you go like Odd Curve, you go one Don Arlong. On 3 you can swing. That's true, you can swing like 5 immediately. Instead of like that awkward. Or like 6 with like the 2k Don, because all of your bodies are 3k, so you can just attach the one double Don and make them 5k swings. Yeah, I can see that. I think I don't know, like if you I don't know how sweaty you are with Double Dawn, like if you really want to get into the finals or anything. I think Red Green Luffy and Emu are probably going to be the more popular decks just because of how they did in Nats, and also like that's just the meta right now and all that. So I think those two are the decks to beat. Especially hearing about like the Double Dawn events that have happened. Mihawk I think is also still there though, so like if you wanna snipe the Mihawks, you know, Jinbei's a good option. Mm. I think the person who topped with Foxy is also just like really good at Foxy. Like I think they're a Foxy one trick, you know? So like I wouldn't count on Foxy being super popular in the format, yeah. I think from theory crafting, I think the most popular picks are just gonna be the top 4 in the meta. Or 5, I guess, if you count SC29 Luffy, which is Emu, Ace, Boa, Mihawk, Luffy, and then Red Green Luffy and Green Zoro. I think those 6 are the more popular decks in this format. Just because like, oh, Zoro swings 9k instead of 8k. It's Zoro's like the deck that can maximize the Double Dawn the most. And Red Green Luffy has been getting really good results in like the Chinoize Cup, got third in Nats, you know. Someone, I don't know who, someone topped Red Bull with it too. So, so yeah, I think those 6 are probably the ones you want to look out for. I was thinking of like more out there options too, like Black Moria. And like I know some people were talking about like Red Dragon and all that, right? But like I was thinking Moria because, you know, like this one, the leader ability becomes you swing 7k while also developing a 4-cost body. But also like I don't think it matters too much when I'm facing like Emu. I think it's still kind of a rough matchup. Like it doesn't really change how the decks fundamentally are. So I think I just stick with meta decks, or like decks that I'm comfortable with, like Sanji. But I think I'm gonna play Emu, just because Emu's like, I know all the lines for Emu already. It's pretty ingrained in me still. I just need to like practice some more, and then practice the red green Luffy matchup specifically. But that's probably my pick. It's probably just Emu, because I think Luffy is really strong. And like, you do benefit from that double dawn a lot, just having a 7k swing while also activating your leader ability is really good, but I don't know if it's good enough where I'm gonna be carried by the strength of the deck. If that makes sense? Kind of like, I haven't practiced red green Luffy at all, and I'm not gonna just jam games. Mine is this weekend, so I'm not confident if I can jam enough games in red green Luffy to be really good at it, considering that there's gonna be a good amount of mirrors, I'm assuming. I was also thinking about like Law or something. Yeah. Yes, I will be making a Brook deck. Brook is gonna be my new main, I think, once for 15 comes out. It's not the same yet. But I will be making a Brook deck when 15 comes out. I'm not entirely sure how strong Brook will be just yet. I think it's gonna be a strong leader, playable at the very, very least, but I don't know if it's gonna be like my top tournament pick just yet. I will be testing a lot of lists. Yeah, I mean, I know you've been playing some RG. I just don't know how. I think RG Luffy is just a really good deck right now. The Usopp's nuts, Nami's nuts. I would be on RG if I knew how the deck played better, or if I knew like the list like the back of my hand, you know. Like Emu, I know, like I can look at the deck and I'll know like, oh, I have this many cards, I have this many cards immediately, just like I play this, use leader ability here to dig for this. But red green Luffy, I tested it out a bit like this weekend. I tested out red green Luffy a bit this weekend, and I wasn't super comfortable with it. The deck has free 2k counters, yes, but it felt a bit bricky to me still, where I don't know when to counter from hand and when to counter from leader ability, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just not sure. I usually just use leader ability all the time, but then like, I don't know, sometimes that feels wrong. So yeah, that's my take on it. Anyways, if you want to practice though, I am very down. I need to practice for Double Dawn, and I'm probably bringing Emu. I think Sanji is a strong deck, but I don't think Sanji is strong in a format where there's 2k, a Dawn that gives you 2k power. So I think that's a bit too aggro for Sanji. I don't know how much you have to type. I think you just need to type like 2 or 3 more times, maybe. I don't know. I think the pairings are up, so I will start actually playing now. Right. Do I have to make a... Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't have to share a code. The trick is you don't counter. So you just use your leader ability over and over. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Also, I won't be reading chat while I'm playing, just so I'm not cheating, you know. Just thought I'd let you guys know about that. Did this guy share the code or not? There we go. Almost missed it. Might be. Think. Is it this? Okay, there we go. Alright, well. PY Rosie again. Alright, let's see. Good luck, have fun. I will be going first. No, I will be going second. So this is not a bad starting hand at all. We have two searchers. Red Rock. B-Blow I'm just gonna use to cycle because I'm never attacking board. Yeah, I think we can keep that. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we draw into the free cost Sanji. That's good. So they draw Rosie Law. So I don't have any counter here, so I'm gonna grab Otama, right? And then I'm just gonna do this to stack my search. I'm just gonna concoct a draw. Okay. Next turn, I think I just play out Sanji into B-Blow, something like that. Okay, so they grab Rosie and Law from the first one. And this time they're taking the 2K Law. Okay. I like how on Sim it still has the Japanese text for the counter. That's kind of funny. Sometimes they just like make proxies and they don't update it even though like the official version comes out. And I think that's kind of funny. Five here I'll take. I'm taking that to activate Tama. They play Virgo, so I'm gonna save the Brochet Blow. I think I played the Tama here. Trash Red Rock. This time I will counter with the Reiju. And then they're gonna play Virgo, I think. So since Virgo is on the field, I'm not gonna swing with the Sanji. I'm instead going to Beef Burst like that, and then just swing. Swing 5, play another Sanji. I'll swing 5 and see what happens first. Okay. They took. I wish I still played for cost pudding. I just can't find a space. I think I'll try to fit one in after the tournament, but I think I still want to save some Dawn up for counter. So let's just do this instead. Okay, grab that. Go like that. If they go 7 here and Dawn -1, they're gonna be at 7. So let's say they go. Yeah, I don't want them to clear my board, and I already made them take 1 life, so should be good for now. If they tap down the Virgo, we have Brochet Blow to punish with, and we have 2 bodies on board to swing into the Virgo. So I don't think you tap there. Yeah, we need this Virgo out of the field as soon as possible, just because it's a really annoying card, but I think it's a good card. I think it's a good card in this deck, because you already play Sugar anyways, to search for, like, Rosie, and I think some of the Law cards. I know the Rosie and Law is Don Quixote. I'm not sure if all of them are Don Quixote. I know that... Actually, no, I think most of them are Heart Pirates. But you do use the Don Quixote to search for this, and Baby 5. I think it also searches for Sugar itself. Because I think this promo, yeah, see, like that promo Law is Heart Pirate Supernova. This is Don Quixote though. So I think it's Rosie and Law is the main target. But yeah. It's kind of chilly in here. I'll Concasa this. Okay, so they didn't take the bait. Alright. In that case, I'm going to do this and play. Which one's better here, beef or stealth? I think beef. And then hold up, I'm at 9? No, I'm at 8 events in trash, so I think I play this. Grab this for sure. Okay, so now we can go 5. Low key, go 2 here. Let's see if they counter out of that. I kind of want them to counter out of it, but if not, then that's like a swing out. Yep. Then number 7 there. Then we pass. Then I'm fine using Giant and Slave Arrow to defend my board here. Yeah, with Virgo in the list and like the new EB03 cards, I don't think it's as free as it used to be. And also because I cut some Culves from my list, right? So they trash 2 things, which is my Giant, which is really rough. That's the one card I didn't want them to discard, but you know what? It is what it is. Uh, 7 to 5. I think I take this. Hold up. Because what are they gonna do? They can swing 9 here. I think my board gets wiped this turn because the giant got discarded. No matter what, because I could bounce one back with Slave Arrow, but even that is like, I think I take this one, no matter what, though. Yeah, it's kind of rough. At least I have Stealth Black, but I can't really do anything against the board right now. Because they're gonna block. They have 2 blockers. They leave 1 up. Like, because I only have 2 swings, I can't really get rid of the Virgo of Brochet Blow. So, and then it's, I can go Reiju, Stealth Black, into another Stealth Black, swing 5-7, something like that. And that works to like bring my board back, but yeah, and they have 8 cards in hand, so I just rage you Stealth Black into another Stealth Black. Yeah, so start with this. I'll grab a Concuss or a 2K. I have this, that. I have 2, so I just grab this, I think. And then we just go Stealth Black into... Am I scared of lethal? 1, 2... I can't get rid of stuff in their board, is kind of the big thing here as well, so... If I'm scared of lethal, I'll just use Reiju, actually, so... Swing 8? Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm 1 event away from this being 8. 1 event away from that being 8, so... I think I just swing 6. I think they'll use the event counter here. Let's see. If I swing 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah. Okay. Play out Stealth Black. Return the blocker. And I'll just pass. Yeah, because they have 5 swings. I have... So I have to counter out of 2 of them, basically. 9. They have unblockable. They have unblockable. That I know now. I know they have unblockable now. But they only have 1 law, which is this law, and I mean they already swung with their 9K law, right? So I think to win here, I have to bait out their 2 blockers and have these 2 survive. And this as well. If I can bait out the 2 blockers and have all of my bodies survive, that's kind of like I can win next turn. So I think I take this. I don't know. Does that sound dumb? Let's see. What do they do? They can play this secret law, actually. So they can go 9, Dawn -1 here. Play out law for 6 Dawn. Have 2 Dawn up still. Swing 6. Trash that. Trash a card from hand. Heal. And then swing like 7. 5, 7, and then not swing with their blockers. If they do that, then taking here is a bad thing, I think. Oh. What's... Gosh. I'll take. I think if I have any chance of winning this, I have to bait out this Virgo swing at the very least. At the very, very least, I need to bait out the Virgo swing. Okay. So that's just an easy, yeah. I need my bodies to survive. I can afford to Slave Arrow to Reiju back, but that's about it, I think. 9 cards, man. This Virgo is really annoying. That's the only reason why this game state is like this, is because of Virgo. If not for Virgo, this whole board would be gone by now. But I mean, that's what you do. That's what you use tech cards for, right? If I can survive until the next turn, I can Brochet Blow to Virgo, swing 8-8, like 5-8-8, you know, like just pressure Virgo a lot. And then I can at least remove the Law, I think. But oh wait, it's only Don Quixote. Wait, I'm a goofer. These are Heart Pirates. So it only protects this, which means that I can just Gum Jet Culverin this Law away. Alright, and then like, you know what I'm saying? This is a 2K. Yeah, okay. Next turn we're removing Virgo. I have Culverin and I have Brochet Blow, so they only have one blocker. Okay. I should have like I should have noticed that sooner. But yeah, no block. Just play this. Need to make sure the sequencing is right there. So if they swing with Law, then I don't have to bother with Culverin, right? But I think they're just gonna swing 6, and then I'll just 1K. And then next turn I Brochet Culverin, and they don't have any blockers up, so this should go. And then if I have a good amount, let's see. Okay, they do play Rosie and Law, so just block. Yeah, if they swing 6 here, then I 1K, right? But yeah. Okay, so play out Culve into a B blow there. So that's a 4K right now. So we swing 5-8-8, something like that. Actually, that was a misplay. Is their counter event Rosie or Law specific? I hope it is. 8-4, they'll probably block. 8-4 again. Hope they take. I'd be in a pretty bad spot if this doesn't go away, I think. Well, I could beef burst and just draw 2 cards and have 2 Dawn up and a blocker. I'm not gonna swing with the Sanji, I think. Okay, 2k, 2k, 1k, okay. 8 Ver, they probably block. Or do they take this? It would be really weird if they countered out like that and then, yeah. Do I swing with the 6 cost here? The problem is that if I do that, I don't really have any defense. But if I don't do that, then I can't really take back the game. You know? Like, I should have swung the 6 first if I wanted to do that. But yeah, this is... I could also try go for game. No, that's not happening. But, these are all... No, not all of them are Don Quixote. This is a Supernova. So I could just go... Well, but if I leave these be, I lose next turn. Beef Burst, draw 2. And pass. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I lose next turn? 1, 2. Block 1, counter. So I have to counter out of 3 big swings. Yeah. The only way I win is if I swing 6, Reiju, Grav Blade. No, even then I lose. I think the only way... I think I misplayed this turn. I should have just gone for game. Only way I win here is if I draw something good here. So I just draw 2, and then I pass. And then next turn I go for game. If I live, right? And I have giant 2 2Ks, 2 1Ks, so hopefully I live, but we'll see. Okay, they're not going for game. They're going to go for board. This game is going to time. I think they're trying to see if they should swing with these two. Or maybe they're trying to see if they should just go for game instead. What can they go? 9, 9, 9, 9, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 9. So 7 here first, and then 9, 9, 9. Right. Okay, so they're playing the Rush Law. Honestly, just bait them for game. I think I have enough counter for this. They're gonna play this. They're gonna trash 1, play a 7 cost Law, probably. And go 7, 8, 9, 9. Hold up. If I don't counter this, then they have 7, 2k, 1k, 8. I counter, actually. I have to counter. Yep. Okay. Predicted their whole play, which is kind of funny. I think they low-key misplayed with the Gamma Knife there. They probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah. 7 life, and then -2 here. Okay, so 7, they have 9, 9, 9, 8. 7, I go, so 9 counter, 9, 9. I think I have to counter this one too. They're gonna try to go for this next, then, if I counter this. And they're just gonna leave these two up. Do I risk it? Let's see. 9, 9, 9, 8. I can counter the 8 with this. The 9s, I can't counter. So, I do also have to counter this. And then I'll just have to let go of this. Yeah. It is what it is, you know. I think I take this. Yeah. If they swing, I just block, I think. 10, 10. I block one of the 10s. Or... fuck. Okay. If I want to win this, I have to bait out that last swing with Rosie and Law. But I don't know if I have enough counter for it, because I need to draw a 2k. So, or another 4k event. But if I don't do that, then this stays up and I just lose. So, I think I have to gamble and block. I think I have to. I think there's no way. Okay. They don't take the bait. That's bad. Okay. So we can go 9 here. Let's see if they block that. If they block that and take a life, then I actually have a chance of winning. If they do that. Because then I just go 6 or 8. 7 maybe, and then just go all in for with Otama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I go 6, 8. 6, 8? 6, 8? Is that the best I can do here? 6, 8 or 7, 7? Which one is more risk-free? I think I swing 6. Oh, okay, yeah. That's GG. Well, unlucky, unlucky. Oh my god. I almost won with Otama. If they didn't have the one cost event in their life, I would have won with Otama. Oh my god. That was a misplay on their part though. They shouldn't have done this. Yeah, because if I went... That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. The one card that they needed. Yeah. No, that's... I mean, if they didn't block of the Rosian Law and took a life, I think they would have won either way. Hold up. What happens if they... Let's say they block... Let's say they block and didn't take a life, and just let this go. Then I would have played Reiju Stealth Black to play out Blocker Law, and then went 7 here, and then they... Oh, no. Actually, yeah, if they blocked, I would have just played... I would have just gone 7 to Virgo. No, they would have they would have won. They would have won. Yeah. Because there's no good play I can do since these are 7 costs. Right? Because these are 7 costs, I can't Grav Blade to get rid of 2 things. If they didn't draw that, I would have won with the 8k Otama swing, unless they got like a 2k and a 1k. Yeah, I mean, the best play for them would have just been block. Oh, okay, what's going on in the chat? Oh my god, that's so goofy. Oh. Okay. You guys have been yapping. Hold up. Let me just read for... Switch to that. Never giving up number 1 spot. Oh yeah, I forgot that Jinbei made top 32. Curling. Okay. Are there emote reactions? Hold up. I can't see it in... Let me see if... Oh, I can see it here. I can see it. Okay. I can see the emote reaction. Wait, no, is it just like you guys typing in emotes, or is there like other emote reactions that I'm not seeing here? The 7 cost... I think sometimes you swing the 7 cost, I think. Oh, I can see the emote reactions now. I can see that. I have to have like the... I saw the reacts. I have to have like the YouTube chat thing open though. Which I won't have open for most of the time. But... yeah. Yeah, Virgo is rough. Um, okay, round two is up. So something that I need to know though is that I don't they can't well, let me collect my words here. Virgo does not protect their laws. So, okay, I have to host this time. So the only thing that the Virgos protect is the Rosian law, which is more than enough, honestly. The Rosian law being protected is really annoying for me. But yeah. Let me just do that real quick. Should have done that immediately, but let's see. There. Okay. That was a really long game. Okay, next match. It's a Law. Okay, Law. Red Green Law is back again now, so I'll go second here. Maybe I should start running Kamazo, guys. Maybe I should start running Kamazo. This is good. This is good. This is. This is kind of risky as your first searcher, especially with Reiju. Actually, I really want Reiju this. Yeah. I don't care about swinging early, so I'll just mull. Okay, good luck, have fun. No searchers. But I do have Reiju. Grab a restand law, okay. Do I always grab Sanji here, or do I really want beef. Beef burst. I also want this, but I think I always grab Sanji here and pass. It's fine if I don't have an event to like Dawn -1 with, actually, because I don't want to swing into Law early anyways. Ideally, I swing into Law after I already have Graveblade and Trash. Because you want to always just starve Law, right? They do have the 5-cost X Drake now. Okay. If they tap, yeah, okay. That's a misplay. that's a misplay right there, I think. Now I have a valid swing target. 5 I take. Okay. Well, I get my card draw. And I just swing 5 here. I don't care about leaving Dawn up, so I'm actually just gonna Pirate King. Grab. This is fucked up. I think I grab a. Is it always Graveblade? These two are what I want in this matchup. Graveblade being stuck in hand. It's kind of fine, honestly. Yeah, I think it's always Grav. And I'll pass. Next turn, I'm not guaranteed to Grav, but I can Reiju Beef Burst to draw some more cards. Kind of. I take again. They don't have any way of punishing a big hand, so. Supernova's type character to be removed. So I'll play this out, and then probably play Reiju. let's see if I mill a Sanji. I don't. Okay. I don't know. What do I do here? I'm at 6, they're at 5. I think I just pass, honestly. Once they tap, if they tap this X Drake, I go big pressure into it. And then, ideally I grab a... Okay, yeah. Leader ability is active now. I don't know what they're gonna... They're probably gonna bounce this Otama for, like, something. So they're gonna swing 5. Okay. Bonnie. Swing 5, I counter with 1. Yeah. Countering with Reiju feels a bit bad, but I don't know. Alright. So here, what do I even do? I don't really have a... There's so much removal protection nowadays. It's once per turn. I don't have a way to like double remove though, because it's a 5 cost. Let's swing 5. They probably just take this. Yeah. I don't have any other Sanjis in trash, so it's not like I can stealth black. I also don't have any searchers. So. I think I play out Reiju to play out Mill. Grab that. Leader effect. Play that. Swing 5. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted. Give me 2 cards. Okay. Pass that. Ideally, we tap this X Drake now, and then I can just pressure it really big. Because now I've given them an enticing target to minus, you know? So yeah. Now that I have a full board, I can start pinging, right? Yeah. Let's see. I do have stealth black. Can I defend these swings? So they're probably gonna leave 2 Dawn up for leader ability. Leader ability, and then they're gonna swing Cav after. They do have restand law. So, I think I take this. Or do I? I don't really want the pressure to go to my life. So, I don't want to slave arrow this early though, because I want as many characters to ping X Drake as possible. Decisions. Because I don't think I can... Can I defend all the swings? If they go leader... Oh, if they go leader first, they can restand this. Yeah. I'll play out slave arrow, I think. Put this to hand and then bet. Because now I have a 2k, and then they restand this and they attack my Sanji again, then that's a swing that's going to board instead of life. Because I have so many cards in hand, I don't Like, I don't want to get hit at life too much. Oh. Okay. Oh, they have to bounce a red character for restand log. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna over counter for it. They could just restand X Drake for it to be safe, but I think if they do that, I'll probably just go for face. I don't know, something like that. Oh, they're returning Perona, so. I could rage you. Minus. There goes 7. They only have this swing left, so if they go 11 here, I think I'm kind of fine with that. I don't know. That's a bit risky. I'm just gonna do this. Well, since they tapped their entire board for me, I'll just swing at board. Right. I know they have 2K there. 2K restand law. So I think I want to draw here because this, yeah. So that's a 3K, 5 into 3. Okay. 5 to lead, I guess. And then I think I just pass. I don't have another. Yeah, I can't really do much else, and I don't want this to die. Might have been a misplay. I don't know. These X Drakes are just rough. Maybe I shouldn't have swung 5 at lead. Should have just passed. That might have been a better play, actually. Yeah, thinking about it more. Ugh. There's just so much removal protection nowadays. Like these 5 costs that protect the entire board it's really rough. Um, but without them, Sanji would be like best deck in the format for sure. I think I just need to learn how to play around them. Um, this is the first EB03 tournament for me, so I don't know. It's a lot of experimenting. Let's see. Okay, they swing 7. 7K swing. I think I bounce like that. I think they're gonna go for a restand lethal angle. Like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6, 13, 13. So I'm not gonna put myself in a position where that is a thing I'm scared of. Okay, they 8 cost kid instead, which is actually also really, really bad for me, but I can play out 5 cost Reiju to play B-Blow, so it's not the worst. Where is my brochet? 5. Okay. And then we stealth black. Another blocker or Sanji? I think the blocker is better. I think I'm just kind of delaying the inevitable here, honestly. I don't think I'm ever in a position where I can win this. Unless I develop board some more. I probably should have played a free cost here, actually. Because if I played a free cost here, then that gives me an angle to win instead of just delaying losing. So, yeah. They can bounce this for restand law. So they can go like big here. Or no, they can't swing big with kid twice. I shouldn't have swung out with the free cost Sanji earlier. That was probably the turning point. I think I just take, because if I don't start taking, then I will lose. 9. I think I also have to take that and just risk it. I think I just have to risk it. Yeah, this sucks. This is a bad position to be in. Yeah, this should have been a free cost Sanji. I think I got a bit too scared. If this was a free cost Sanji, I play Reiju to play Brochet. -3 here. Swing. But I'm thinking of this because I think I want to maximize how much Dawn I have. So, um, they go 9. Oh. Okay. Yeah, at this point it's pretty much GG, but I think the best play for me to do is brochet here into like a 5, another 5. I think I have to get through Kid, so 6. And then they have a blocker there, so. Ugh. Maybe I should have just left this blocker up, have 3 blockers up, and then, I don't know. I think I lose no matter what, so. It doesn't really matter. I think this is just a loss. I'm just pretty much delaying. I'm stalling out. I have 8 cards in my deck as well, so I have 12k, 14k counter plus maybe some more. So this is just stalling. I think I know that I don't know if I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think I have like 2 more Otama 2Ks in this stack here. Yeah. So now I have 9k counter. Yeah. I mean, I think I still live this turn because I have 2 blockers. But after that, I think I just lose. Or no, I think I lose this turn actually. Because they can go 9, 10. Unless they troll for some reason. I don't know. But I mean, even if they do troll this turn, like it's kind of over next turn. I need to find new practice goal for EB03 is I need to find a way to deal with these 5-cost sticky mid-range bodies. Oh my god, they're streaming my game, bruh. They're streaming my game. I'm assuming they have a restand while I'm doing this. Yeah. And then it's just GG. Um, let's see. Oh, if I press T in my trash, hold up. Oh, it does sort it. Okay. Thanks for that. That helps a lot actually. So I have three Sanjis in trash, and then these are all the events. So I think if I, hmm, yeah, if I could just get rid of this X Drake earlier, I would have had a better game. The problem is that they played a second X Drake before I was able to. Like, once they tapped the first X Drake, they played the second one, right? And I was like, okay, yeah, that's kind of cooked. But I think if I also just ignored the board and went for face. No, because they have 8 cost Kid. If they went to 0 life there, then they would have had more cards in hand for 8 cost Kid. I don't know. Did you guys notice anything that I could have changed? Like any obvious misplays? I'm just not entirely sure how to deal with these mid-range 5 costs. I could probably like add. Hold up. Removal protection heavy decks. I think I add one Divine Departure to just like get rid of it, but I'm not sure. Okay, 1 second. Round 3 is up, so that's gonna happen. But I need to grab a charger really quickly. I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry, I've been showing a very disappointing uh performance here. Let's see. Do I have to? I have to do that again. Okay. Yeah. They're making me host, which is like fucking up my laptop a bit because I have my streaming thing on and sim and all that, and like I think my laptop's like fighting for its life right now. All right. Let's hope that this time I'm not trolling. I don't know though. Like, I feel like I'm doing my plays, and I just don't have a way to deal with it. I just don't have a way to deal with these mid range. It's because they're 5 cost. Um, yeah, Divine. Yeah, I think putting Searcher does come back in if I have Divine Departure, just because it searches events and it does dig deeper. And also, it's something that I don't want to mill because using it with Reiju is really bad because you still have to rest with Dawn. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think I just need a way to like have my because most of these like Virgo and X Drake in particular also have power reduction, which is really rough. Because that means every time I tap my Sanji, it just dies. But I think the best way to deal with them with my current list is I just ignore them for a while and I go and just go as wide as possible and just um and like yeah, like just ignore the removal protection, go as wide as possible, and then wait until I get Brochet in my hand. -1, okay, blow, then swing, 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 swing. So that's probably what I'm gonna try doing for now. Okay. My opponent is now, so I'll stop looking at chat. Croc. So I actually think I like going first against Croc because the nightmare scenario in this matchup is if they go all Sunday into another Croc. Or all Sunday into Croc chain. So that's why I'm taking first here. So they grab the Miss Wednesday, they play Makita, grab all Sunday. Okay. I don't actually have a draw. Brochet. I use Brochet to. Yeah. Not establishing a body here is a bit rough, but it is what it is. I'm taking that because I want card draw. Yep. Double finger. Oh my god. I have too many cards in hand for Beef Burst. So I think I just go like sorry, I'm not talking much. I need to lock in. So I'm pressuring their double finger. I'm assuming they're going to play all Sunday to play Bon Clay and Golden Week, KO Golden Week, or KO, or no, maybe Makita. KO Bon Clay to play out Daz Bones, rest this minus with that, and then kill it. So it might have been a bit of a misplay. I should have just played Brochet Blow immediately. But I don't know. That was a really, really rough start. God. No, this is bad. I think this is a game I'm losing. They're gonna trash that. Yep. Swing 6 is free. Take that. Swing 5 here. Counter that. And then 7 I take. This turn, I don't have Red Rock. So let's see if we can get Red Rock. Nope. Okay. In which case, I think I go with Stealth Black in trash, and then play you to play out Stealth to play out you, then go Beef Burst, swing 5 lead, S, 7 lead. No, wait, I just lose here. Fuck. I should have gone 5. Yeah, I just lose here. Ugh. Yep, I should have gone 5. This is bad. This is really bad. I got a bit too tilted, and now I'm in a really, really bad position. God, I should have gone 5 lead. No, that was horrible. That was a horrible misplay. Yeah, I lose. Why did I do that? Oh my god, yeah. That's GG. Yeah, so I got a bit tilted. Chat. Um, so yeah, that's 3 losses. I'm not gonna drop because I do this for practice more than anything. Yeah, no, it was looking really bad. That start was horrible. Probably worst starts. I think I should have mauled. I think I didn't maul, and I think I should have mauled that. I got because that was what Reiju, Kankasa. Yeah, I was kind of like betting on getting a search. And I think I should have just played out Brochet as well to draw a card, since I didn't have any other card draw engines. Um, Actually, no. I think the reason why is because when they played out that Miss Wednesday, I should have just not played Sanji, and instead have gone Beef Burst into Brochet. I think I had a bit too many cards in hand for that too, though. I'll watch the VOD and see how that happens. But yeah, like, no, I need to calm down. I think the loss streak got to me. So right now, Brochet seems really important in a lot of matchups to me. I think Stealth Black at 3 honestly is enough. I think I see my Stealth Blacks like all the time now. I don't know. Let's see. Because what I'm trying to see right now is Divine Departure, I might add, as like a 2 of. It does also help with like unbricking myself, which seems to be a bit of a problem. When I was testing before, I had this pudding in my list. I was running 2 of her, but she felt a bit weird on board. Like, I don't know. Like, it felt like she was a mill engine, and that was good because I can get my red rocks and my gravity blades to trash to use with Reiju. But like, she kind of felt a bit awkward in the list. And like, let's say we add Pudding Searcher again. I've also been thinking about this, so I don't have to worry about starving people. What else was in consideration? Oh, the Reiju blocker was also in consideration because it's another target for this Reiju. So I think right now I mean, if you guys want me to drop out and 1v1 viewers, uh, sure. I mean, like, I only play to have practice. So, I mean, if you guys want a 1v1, I'm down, yeah. But, hold up, let me just... If you want a 1v1, then, like, I'm down, is all I'm saying. But I'm trying to see, because it seems like Divine Departure is kind of the answer to a lot of my problems right now. So I do want to add that. 2-cost Pudding, I think, is good, but I feel like Divine Departure is probably better. That's fair. Yeah. I'll probably just like stay in the cup then, and then like whoever wants to 1v1 me, I will I'll tweak this list a bit for the 1v1 just because I want to test some other stuff. So like EB03 Sanji playtest 2. So I'll send a code, and if anyone joins I can play them because I think I have a lot of time before the next match anyways. Maybe one less slave era? uh 7 more. Probably like See, the thing is, if I'm running like Otama and Jozu, or Otama and Pudding, I'm now tempted to play Jozu again to bounce them back, or Brilliant Punk, right? Like this, because this is an event you can play from Reiju. But I think that's a bit iffy. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy bait. Crazy bait. I'll just go with casual games then. I'll just play some casual games. Unlike Sim. I don't know. I'm trying to just like tweak the list some more. I think this is a 4 of for sure. I think this is a 4 of, yeah. Culverin. There's some fringe cases where I still need Culverin. So I think that's fine. I think this is not a bad card to have. I mean, if RG Law becomes better, then like this could be a pretty fun meta call. Because it hits RG Law, hits Mihawk, hurts. No, honestly, I don't really need Kamazo in this meta, especially if I'm spamming Reiju. These are 2 ofs for sure. Like, these, I think this is the perfect ratio. Otama to 2? Otama's really good for filtering though. And maybe like that. So I run 8 2Ks. And then Reiju blocker. 4-cost Pudding is really good. So I want to get at least one of. I'll try without the Pudding Searcher because this hits all the same targets first. Yeah, I'll try without Pudding first because this hits all the same targets, but if I start missing Pudding a lot, I'll add her back in. And then 2 more. I don't know what other 2 I want to cut. Brochet is still really good even if Divine Departure is in the list. I think Blocker Reiju is good because it's another body, it's a 9-cost, and it's super defensive early game as well. And it's another target for this Reiju. 1 of 6-cost Sanji, but 6-cost Sanji is really good as well. I mean, I find him enough times. Like 3 I think is fine. Culve, I guess. Culve is very fringe, I feel like. Culve has very fringe case uses. use cases. I only have Culve for like cards like Reiju. Is cost addition like a thing that I have to worry about in EB03? Because if not, I can just play Graveblade with Reiju and then I play Beef Burst and bounce something to hand. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. Yeah, I just need to, I don't know. This deck feels so different. Go first in the mirror. This is the wrong list. I feel bad for this guy, but I'm I'm gonna leave. I'm playing the wrong list. I need to make sure that I switch the list for Chinoize Cup too. Because this is not the list that I used, right? So go second here. I think this is a keep because I have 2 searchers and Reiju in hand. Four cost Reiju makes that better as well. I think another 5 cost is good here. I don't have any 2Ks in hand, so 2K Reiju might have been... Oh, well, I guess never punished. I'm getting all of my Reijus, which means that this mill is a bit risky. 8 here I take, they draw a card, but that's fine. I don't have any other body plays though, so I do take the mill. Okay. Might be one of the worst mills of all time there. Like, it's mostly events, but like, it's mostly events that I don't want in trash. I mean, I guess at least I can Beef Burst. They're at 9. Damn. Okay. Can play Beef Burst and put this back to hand, which I think I'll do. Swing 5. They're gonna use leader ability. Go to 7. Yeah, I think I need to just like find a good list. That's what happened with me in LCQ as well, actually. I had like a really bad list for a while, and then after some more testing and testing and testing, I finally got a good list. So yeah. Ashley, since you've played a Red Bull event, do you think it's better for me? Like, is there any difference in the meta at all with the Red Bull event, do you think? Or is it just like the same meta, basically? Like, should I just play Sanji or should I like grind out Emu? Because I think Sanji's like not bad into basically every deck in the meta right now. I just kind of have to dodge Emu, and even then it's not the worst. Very fringe differences. Okay. Maybe I'll just play Sanji then. A little more playable. Yeah, that's what I was discussing as well. with someone, and like they were saying like, oh yeah, Zoro's really good because you can go 9k swing, 9k swing, which is really good. I just don't know if like if Zoro becomes like a really really big friend, then um you know, like that would be kind of scary, but mm, probably a 5 cost here. I already have another 5 cost, so maybe I don't think I really need a 2k right now, at least. Let's see if I get a red rock. Yeah, maybe I just play Sanji then. Because I think now that I have Stealth Black, the Zoro matchup isn't as bad. And if it's gonna be a lot of what is it? That's true, actually. If there's gonna be a lot of Emu, maybe I just play Emu. I don't like the Emu mirror though. It's kind of high rolly ish. Bro, I need I need red rock. Where's my red rock? I could play Reiju. No, I can't play Reiju again. To get red rock, I can't play again. I can play Sanji here, so let's go with a 9. And then I think pairings have been pushed for round 4. As an RG Luffy player, do you think I'll be able to practice the deck within a week to be good at it? What do you think? Because I think RG Luffy is a strong deck, but I don't have a lot of practice with it, so I'm not like super confident with it. This match is gonna take a while, and the new pairings are up already, so I'm just gonna counter out of this. And then I'm just gonna leave, I think, but where is it? What the fuck? Where's Red Rock? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave. I feel bad, but it's casual sim, so. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was streaming the whole time. That's why I was lagging so hard. I meant streaming on Discord. How this cup works, sometimes I have to stream on Discord, right? So between streaming on YouTube and streaming on Discord, it's a bit rough to my laptop. I was streaming a whole casual game. Alright, I'm just gonna put this up now so I don't forget later. I'm also gonna change my deck list to the one that I submitted, and new game is okay. Right. Okay. I think I understand the OP14 matchups a good amount now because I've been grinding them out, right? But I'll for sure just like practice because I think Emu for Double Dawn at least. I'm not entirely sold on Emu, but I'm like pretty high on RG Luffy. Yeah, no, Kang's been slacking on the. I think he has to actually do work, you know. Bro's been slacking on the chats, but yeah. I'm just waiting for my next opponent now. I think. Is this the right? Wait, what? I sent the wrong code. That's why. Yeah, I think I'll practice RG. I think I'm bigger on RG right now than. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at chat. ST29. Keep that for sure. Cause I have this and then I have this for the next turn. I have two 2Ks and I have giant. You know, it's kind of like the perfect hand basically. Grab a gravity blade because I can trash it with Otama. If they just pass here, I just play Sanji and pass. Right, okay. They don't just pass here, so. Play Lilith, grab a Flame Dragon King, okay. I don't have any events to cheat out, so just swing 5. Without cheating out any events. Take the first hit, and I'm gonna Otama. They're gonna swing 7, I'm guessing. Leave 2 done up. Play out Tama, trash this, play this out, and Robin or Anami here, swing 6. Oh no, okay, they swing 9. Do I go? I think I teardrops this 2K. No, I take. What am I saying? You always take. There is no shot you don't take that. Play this. Grab a beef burst. Beef. Draw 2. I forgot. Whoops. Because it's sim, I forget to count my hand sometimes, and then it's just like, whoops, I didn't actually draw 2 because I have too many cards in hand. I autopiloted there. Yeah, I'm a bit scatterbrained right now, so I'll just be a bit more wary. Yeah, because I should have gone. Okay, swing 6, and then swing another 6, and then play out Reiju. If they. Let's see if they take, right? Like, okay. In that case, I play out Reiju to play out Beef Burst and draw 2 cards, and I'll pass. See, it was calculated, guys. It was calculated. I just discarded Beef Burst because I knew that I wanted to do that. Let's say they 8-cost Kid here. I think I just play Red Rock straight from hand. 8, we go Concussive plus 4. Play what? 7-cost Robin heal? Yeah. I'll just play Red Rock from hand. Trashing a Bonnie is interesting because they rearranged the entire life, so they knew what that was. Okay, and then I think I just pass here, honestly. The reason why is because I have a Reiju, right? Which means that next turn I can pressure, and then Grav Blade or Red Rock. Whichever is best for that specific scenario. Five, I just 2k with Sanji, because they're probably gonna, okay, they Bonnied here. So let's, I think Slave Arrow is the move here, and then 2k, 1k? I don't want to Dawn minus just yet, so, or 2k, 2k. I think 2k, 2k, because I want to save my Reijus, you know? So, Reiju, play out Red Rock, swing 5, and then swing 6, 6, and then play out another Reiju if I have to. I don't actually want Reiju, now that I think about it. I'd rather do this, and then pass. Because I want to have Dawn up for Vs. Double Reiju seems a bit risky. Okay, they go 7 there. I'll just go like this. They might unblockable here. Is it better for me to go, let's see. So do this, Red Rock, right? And then I could Dawn minus to not do anything, to then play Sanji out. Let's see what we do here first. Yeah, I think I do that. They rearranged their entire life, so I'm assuming, yeah. Not play anything. The reason why I'm doing it like that is because even though they have a chance to unblockable here, if I don't, like, that's one Dawn that they have to spend, which I guess is equivalent to a 2k. But if they don't have unblockable, then they don't have lethal here. So I'd rather gamble on them not having unblockable than gamble on getting enough counter. Hold up. If they go 15, 4, 8, so that's 13. So I need like 2k more? Something like that? I don't know. I think so. I think that's the right math, yeah. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens here. I think they have unblockable and they're deciding if it's worth or not to unblockable here. I think they're a bit scared of my 2 Dawn up there. Okay, let's see if we get enough. I love gambling. Okay, so here we just go what? What's good for lethal? Swing 8-8 first. Okay. 8877. Just to get them almost there, basically. Mm-hmm. Let's see if they get another unblockable event. If they have another one, I think I still survive because I can just go Giant, Slave Arrow, Bounce Sanji, 2K. If they don't have unblockable event, then I think I also survive because, what, they're splitting with Lilith? Yeah, I think in EB03 this deck is just like full tank mode. Like, the best way to play this deck is to just play very, very slow, play full tank, keep removing stuff, and just tank everything. Which is why it's really bad when there's removal protection mid-range cards. I think Divine Departure seems like what I'm getting to. If I can get really wide, so maybe Jozu again. I think Reiju Blocker is probably a really good answer. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll play more. I think I'll play this for. I have 2 Red Bull events, right? I have one this weekend and one next weekend. Next weekend, I think I'll just play this. Sanji. I'll play Sanji. Hopefully, I get the 5-cost Reijus. If I can't get the 5-cost Reijus, then I guess I'll just play Emu. I think I'll try out Red Green Luffy for my Red Bull event this weekend. Damn, this guy is taking a while to think. I think they're thinking about unblockable again. 5? Okay. 5, and then that's 10. If they all in with a Lilith, that's 10. Or a Robin, right? But I think you swing with Lilith all the time, of course, right? If they play a Rusher, that's 11. So I just block. Like, this is a safe block because I have enough counter for anything that they'll throw at me. Slave Arrow is such a good card in this list, actually. I really like it. It's really, really good. It's a 4K event that also allows you to spam Reiju. You do lose out on board tempo a bit, but like, I think the trade-off is enough. Yeah, but since they have 0 life, what can heal for them? Because they can't use 7-cost Robin, because they have 0 life. I think Kuma They play Kuma. They trash one card though. Okay, so 6 and then 8 or 6-5-5. No matter what they split here, I survive. Yeah, I think they're just trying to see. They're trying to vibe it out. Because I think they know that they can't survive another turn, and I don't think they have a heal in their hand. And I think they know that I have like, they have to play around giant, right? So that's why they're going super. Yeah, 6-5-5. 2K. Slave arrow, bounce fist, +4 there. Yeah. Yeah, no matter how they split that, I had enough counter. I think this is honestly the best way for them to split it. Because what were their other options? They could play Robin. Play Robin, swing. I had a blocker. They have 4. Let's say they have 3 blockers. I just have 2 8K bodies, so I can go like 9-9-9 for like 1, 2, 3, like for pretty minimal Dawn. But I think, I don't know. I think going for game this turn is the best play for them. So okay. You think Jozu is? I think Jozu is really good. Yeah. You do make them a 3K leader. I think for RG Law in particular, though, I guess I'm a bit too afraid of swinging into it. But later on, it is good value, just like -3K to leader. And yeah, Slave Arrow has always been goated. That's true. I played it in Usopp. I think was my original Slave Arrow deck because I just keep bouncing the 7 cost Rebecca and playing it again. Fun times. But yeah. No, and Nami especially, yeah, because you have a lot of like really good 2-cost bodies like Nojiko and Hiyori, right? Are you gonna play Nami in EB03? I assume you are, but I know you've been going crazy on Red Green Luffy. Oh, 1 second. Oh yeah, that. All right, I'm back. Sorry, my sister called me and asked if I had lunch already. So, yeah, Nami seems really strong in EB03. So, I just hope that I can. I just hope I can get my cards. I only need Reiju from EB03, so hopefully those aren't like a kidney, you know. Oh yeah, there's a leader breakdown. Now that we have some more time, I'm gonna share the leader breakdown. Which is, where is it? I know it's somewhere. They posted it somewhere here. Here it is. I think it's this. Yeah. Whoop. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. So this is a leader breakdown. So a lot of people are on Sanji, looks like, including me, of course. But I've been on Sanji, you know, like. um, so I matched into the one of the two RG laws and one of the two Rosinantes, and then Luffy and Croc, yeah. So the most popular decks right now are Sanji and Nami. I'm surprised Red Green Luffy isn't as prevalent, but yeah. So I think this is the leader breakdown. There's also someone playing promo Nami, which I find kind of funny. uh, yeah. This has been kind of a rough run for me. Oh, I still need to update my record. I don't know. My Chinoize Cup runs have been pretty bad, honestly, but I just use this for practice, so I don't really care too much, right? Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I play a lot worse on Sim than in real life as well. Um, but also like casual Sim, of course, like I get like really good rolls, and then like I go to a Sim tournament, and somehow like all of my stuff. I think the problem for Sim, I think, and this may be a bit biased, but I think that there are decks that are just worse on Sim. Oh shoot! Oh Kang, you're back at number one. uh, that's nice. Yeah, it is nice out today. I think after this, I'm gonna lay on that. Like, there's a hammock here. I'm gonna lay on it for a bit. You know, take in some sun. But yeah, I have to rise and grind to get better at the game. I just have to like wake up, play One Piece. You know. But yeah, going back to the Sim thing, I do think that Sanji is a bit worse to play on Sim than in person. So whenever I like practice, like I want to practice Sanji, I have to do it like in person or in webcam. Same goes with Emu. I stopped playing Sim in 13 because Emu was so unplayable on Sim for me. It was like, it's so bad. It was, I got burnt out so hard. Um, Like back when I used to main Lucci, I would dominate in sim tournaments so much. I would be playing those sim tournaments and I'd be winning a lot of them, or like getting really close, like second place, third place. But like not now, not not today, because Sanji. I think decks where you want to stack a lot is just really hard to play outside, like in the sim. I'm probably just gonna like start playing Red Green Luffy a lot, just so I can play it in sim and just like practice better. I guess I don't know. But yeah, I think there's gonna be two more rounds, so I'm just gonna do some more casual games, tweak my list a bit. Let's see if hold up. So this was my initial draft. So my current list, actually, let me show you guys my current list for OP14, and then maybe I can get some more inspiration from my old or current list, I guess. So this is my current list for OP14, the one that I brought to LCQ, and I think the list is really good. I think this was a really good list, and I wouldn't change anything from it for this meta, at least. Um, so I have 4 Jozus. I think Jozu's a really strong card. And every time I cut Jozu, I always go back to Jozu. So maybe I just keep playing Jozu in EB03 meta. Because you can bounce your 5 cost Reiju. You can bounce your Otama. You can bounce Pudding Searcher. You can bounce your 4 cost Reiju for the 2k. You can bounce Pudding, 4 cost Pudding. Yeah, actually, I'm convinced. I play Jozu again. And then the rest is pretty much the same, right? Like, I didn't really change much. I think I just add Jozu back in to this list. I think Jozu's too good. Maybe even as like a 2 of. But then now I don't know what to cut. Like, there's not that much space in the list. Because let's say I add Pudding Searcher again as well to search for Divine Departure. Then that's like, it's so crowded with characters now. If it's crowded with characters, then I think this Reiju loses value. And I think I just play out Otama. Like, I play free Otama instead. Then Slave Arrow loses a tiny bit of value because I don't run the 4 cost Reiju anymore. If I do that, I still play it because Slave Arrow is goated, but let's see. Yeah, because the thing about this Reiju is the more characters I add, the less value the mill gets. Because now I'm risking it all by milling with Reiju, right? So I think, hmm, what do you guys think? I'm gonna ask for your guys' opinion, right? I know I play Sanji more, but I feel like Jozu's a really good card, and I think 4 cost Pudding is also a really good card. That every time I take out 4 cost Pudding, I end up missing 4 cost Pudding, so I feel like I can never take it out. 5 cost Reiju is a core card in the deck. I think free Sanji and free Stealth Black is enough due to space reasons. Brochet I think is still really good because you can play it out of 5 cost Reiju. You can also just Don -1 to play it, but I think Divine Departure is a lot more impactful I guess actually, how about Gamma Knife? Do you guys think Divine Departure or Gamma Knife is better for Sanji? Because it's either I can, for Gamma Knife, I can play it off of Reiju. Just go 5 Dawn, Dawn -2, minus 5k power, which is already like really good. Minus 5k is already really good. But Divine Departure is minus 8k, and you don't Dawn minus, and it's a 0 cost. So I don't know which one. Because this is not playable from Reiju, but this is. But this does deramp you like one whole turn, essentially. You think Divine's better? Okay. I'll stick with Divine then for now. Divine. Okay, yeah. I'll go with Divine. I think 2 is fine. And then... I just don't know what to cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 2Ks right now. With Divine Departure... Yeah, I think this Reiju loses some value now that I have more characters. I have to cut 3 more cards. I don't want to cut any more 2Ks. And then Jozu, that Pudding. I could maybe cut Pudding Searcher, but I feel like, yeah, to make Divine searchable, that's good. Reiju Blocker, I think, is a really good early play. Can I save this? Is that... Okay. It does save. If I load... Like, I'm just gonna load this and try loading that. Okay, yeah, so it does save. Because the next round just came out. The next round pairings. So, I'm just gonna... Let's shelf that for now. And then... come back to it after this is done. I do think Divine Departure is really good. I'm supposed to stream, but the person that's in my, like, in the table I'm supposed to be in did not leave yet, so, okay. I'm just gonna start playing. Against Mihawk. Go first. Good luck, have fun. Keep that. I lost to a Mihawk in LCQ, so this is my chance to redeem myself. They just passed, okay. Interesting. I think they just don't have any future plays. I always just play Sanji immediately here. Play that. Oh my god, I wish I could grab that. I wish I can grab the Reiju there. That's the problem with the mill searchers, is that like it's kind of risky, but I kind of have to play them. Now that I have Gravity Blade in my trash though, I'm in a pretty good spot. I don't really want to use the mill searcher again. Just gonna draw one. Do I have? I don't have a Sanji in there, so I don't want to use this. But I think I have to. I'm gonna, with my luck, I'm gonna mill another Reiju. Oh no, okay, nice. Let's grab this, grab that. All right, let's go, let's go. We up, we up. Play you, to play you. Then swing 5? No, let's go 6/6. Ah, looks like our opponent is low rolling. Finally got a searcher there. Okay, they get Leppo. Leppo. Tashigi's the best. Yeah, Tashigi's their best play here. Because now I can't just Reiju it away. I'll take. But I do get Brochet. Brochet blow. Let's use a mill searcher here. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted, because I can now play Reiju B. No, I don't think I need to do that. I don't think I need to do Reiju Stealth Black. Grab another Reiju here. I haven't used leader yet, but I don't have a good target for it. I guess I can just bottom deck Perona with Culve. Let's do that. The reason why is because these 2K bodies, they can lethal, right? Like I'm kind of scared of them in this deck. They're a tiny bit scary. So if I can just get rid of them for free, essentially, I'll do it. I can Reiju Culve to go wide, or Reiju Stealth. Reiju Stealth actually isn't a bad play in this position, because they play what? No. They might, if they play Shanks here, Reiju Stealth is a bad play. And it also puts me off curve. Yeah, can't get too greedy with the Swarm. They're probably gonna go for board here, yeah. 11 to 7. I could do this, but I think it's better if I just block. 9 to 7 is 2k, 1k. And then I can brochet this away. Pretty much. What do they have 4 Dawn up for? 5? Let's counter 1. I'm a bit wary of what this might be. Oh, Zoro? Okay. We had nothing to worry about. I think I play Reiju and Gravblade and then Brochet, because that makes this rested. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Because it gets rid of the Zoro while also just resting a Dawn. So that's a 5k right now. We just go 7, 7. Okay. Swing 5. I don't need to pressure too much right now. Damn, they bricked. They are bricked. I don't think they have counter in their hand there. Alright, next turn we go for game. Then we just bounce Reiju. Easy game, easy life. Oh, okay. They don't even attack. They don't want the possibility. Okay. We got a red rock. So let's just like red rock. And then use this to draw 2 cards and then just swing 5 to ramp back. I'm not gonna attach any Dawn. Why are they swinging? Why are they freezing the Reiju? Freeze the Sanji. Are they gonna use this again? Yeah. Okay. Bounce that. Yeah. And then we red rock again. This time we can swing 7. Wait, guys, this Mihawk matchup is like, this Mihawk guy, he's kind of a fraud. Black paint user over here. And I have another slave arrow, I can bounce it again. Yeah. This isn't looking good for the Mihawk. Can they freeze event again? Okay, they use Mihawk. They're probably gonna freeze this. Sanji, right? What? Do they have another event? Is that why? Unless they have another... No, what? I don't get it. I'm just gonna do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. The rage quit. The rage quit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so funny. Yeah. I feel kind of bad. I will say. But oh my god, that is kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. So the thing is, when they use the Lawn Beppo and Freeze event, I feel like like that's fine. But then like the Mihawk, they should have just froze the Sanji. Since they don't have freeze event, they should just freeze the Sanji because like this is a 5K swing. And because they froze the Reiju, I'm like, okay, I'll just bounce it and then red rock this and then just swing 8-8, something like that, you know? But yeah, no. This matchup kind of becomes a joke after Reiju. I think Tashigi's your only way of winning. If you can spam Tashigi on board and keep them up until you go for lethal, I think you can win. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Um, yeah, he was bricked anyways. I'll just leave this up while I'm away. back. I think the last match pairings are up. So let's take a look see. Oh, never mind. I just got pinged for something else. I'm a goofer. My bad. Stop streaming on Discord. Okay. Yeah, but I think Slave Arrow is really good, so maybe I go back to 3. Let's go back to that deck building again. So Jozu also does the same thing though. It bounces a Reiju, right? So you can swing a Reiju, bounce it with Jozu. Geez, I don't know. So this list is meant to just control. This is a control list that draws a bunch of cards, fortresses up behind these 2 blockers. I get V's and V's enough, and with Reiju I can also play Reiju Stealth Black now. G. I think Reiju blocker is still really good. Jozu and Sanji are like win cons by themselves as well because they're 6 costs. I'm kind of tempted to drop Gravity Blade to 1. But like I really need to get that Gravity Blade to mill it. Divine Departure might be... No, I think 2 is good. What free cards do I drop from this list? 4 cost Pudding? Maybe 4 cost, right? Let's try without Pudding again. And then we'll adjust ratios from there. This is kind of a control list, you can say. Kankasa? Like 1 of each of this? So then we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 12 4K events, which is still a lot. But then how much search do we have? We have 1, 2, 5, 9. Maybe like this. What do you guys think of this list? Because we still have the event. We have this, which means a bit more counter. Late game, I like Concussor a lot more than Teardrops, though, because it's 1 from hand instead of 2 from hand. And I also do want to fit that 4 cost Pudding in. Still, 4 cost Pudding's too good. But I don't know. I guess Slave Arrow is like additional. Let's just try that. Let's try this. We can try this. I guess so. So like get these to 1 and then just play like add like Otama and Kaya, so like this. And then because I have more bounce now of these, you can kind of play it as a toolbox. And then these filter as well. So if I grab this, I'll try out toolbox for the events that Reiju can grab, like Red Rock and Gravity Blade. And then Divine Departure you want in hand still. So I don't think I... Or maybe, actually, instead of adding Kaya, I'll just add Otama and Pudding. Like, make this a 4 of, and then make Pudding. Maybe like this. I'm gonna test this out. Let's see how this goes. So I have 7 2Ks, and then Searcher, that gets bounced by Jozu. UP Luffy would run one of and just leave them. Kind of, yeah. I guess so. I'll try this out. I think they're still playing there, so I'm just gonna match up to a random lobby and see. Yeah, you just need them in trash. Okay, teach. We should be like ultra favored to teach. So let's see how this goes. Are they gonna discard turn 1? That would be kind of funny. But now that I feel like if you're playing a list that's reliant heavily on Reiju, teach can be a bit of a problem. So I just have to make sure that I remember to not be reliant on Reiju. 2 2Ks to the bottom there, by the way. 3 2Ks in the bottom now. Yeah, just go wide with Sanji, Beef Burst, use this as counter. I don't know. If they don't turn off on plays, then we're also really, really good. It's been a while since I've played against a teach. 10 cost? Okay. Yeah, we just want to go wide. So, Sanji Beef Burst swings 5. 7 here we can just take. Draw 2. I have this. Think swing 5. They usually take their first life. If they don't take their first life, they're also trolling, so. I only have 2 concussors right now. But I think it's fine to just draw a card. Next turn I play out Teardrops. And then depending on what I mill, it's just... Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I'm not scared of Teach. I'm not scared of Teach at all. Like, I think it's really bad into, like, everything in the meta, no? Like, Mihawk... Yeah, Mihawk kills it. Emu kills it. Ace doesn't really care too much either. Are we gonna use leader ability here? Bro, you trolling. You trolling, bro. Let's see if they counter. If they counter, that would be kind of funny. I'm gonna be so for real right now. That would be so funny. I think I played this 4-cost Reiju here, though. Instead of Sanji. It depends on what I mill. Because I'm definitely gonna play this. Mm, yeah. No way, right? Nice. Those two are good. I'm gonna grab one. Then I'm just gonna stealth black. Swing 6/6, I think. They run like no 2Ks, so. This is good pressure. And then I think I just play a Reiju blocker or a Sanji. I think a Sanji. Now that I think about it more, I think Sanji's better. Because Sanji's a brick in hand and also grows on board. Reiju I can drop later on, and then she has instant value because she's a blocker. Wow, you lost your number 1 status again. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't even keep it. I wish there were more webcam tournaments. I would join more webcam tournaments, but webcam tournaments people cheat all the time, you know? Like playing Sanji with 5 teardrops events. So goofy. I think the XP is just like from talking, if I understand correctly. I think that's literally it. Like, that's all there is to it. They're not using leader ability at all, so kind of want this so that I can like, let's see if I can mill no, I can't mill a grav. My on plays are still active, so I can just do this now. And then Dawn minus to play stealth black. And then just swing 5/6/6/6. I'm not giving them any value from that 6-cost Cruzon. Something I've realized as well is that, like, if I'm playing against any color that isn't blue, I can just hoard so many cards in my hand with this deck, and, like, they can't really do anything. Sure. How bricked are they that they're blocking 6K swings? I'm guessing they just don't have any. Okay. I know Teach has very limited 2Ks, but yeah, they're at 9 Dawn. They can't do anything. There's like actually no way they win here. I think they play Kuzan blocker again. Probably. They can't even 10 beards, so and there's like nothing that saves them. Also, yeah, like I found all of my Sanji 2Ks. So, they're gonna try to KO? Or is this just a draw? I think this is just a draw. If I draw Gravblade, I'm just gonna do Gravblade for the funny. Just for the bit. 7 life, I'll just block 2K. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Because I just go, so I get Reiju. I don't get anything, so I just go like 7/7/7/7/7, and they just lose, I think. Because they play like a, let's say they play a Burgess rested, I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't think the new round is up yet, so I can try again. I think there's 2 more matches that are still being played. If you know, you know, you know, you know, you know. Um. Uh. Okay, I think last round is up. So. All right, last round. Uh. Okay, I don't have to stream on the Discord anymore. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, my laptop would actually probably explode. Hopefully last round W. I'm waiting for the code to join. Let me just change my deck list so I don't accidentally play the wrong list. But today has been good though. Free losses, but now I know what to look out for, and that's kind of yeah. Hashtag EMB is a. I think he plays like every single week. Um, so there is that. All right. Let's see what our last matchup is. It's blue, yellow, Nami. All right. I think I go second. Uh, Grav. There's two searchers. Two searchers is good, and then I can play Otama to put this Grav to the trash. So, peek, grab. Oh my god. Grab Sanji, and then we can go. It's a bit too risky to mill right now, so I'd rather play Concuss than Teardrops. One second. Okay, 8k swing. I just take. They draw a card, but that's fine. Uh, let's play Tama. Trash Grav. I don't have. Okay. I knew it. Ah, that's rough. Okay. Let's just go 7. I knew there was gonna be a Reiju soon because I haven't seen any Reijus, but I still needed to search, because I need bodies. I need bodies in this matchup, I feel like, so. At least I got a Red Rock in there. So I have both Red Rock and Gravity Blade, which means that when I get the 5-cost Reiju loop going, I can go. Okay, 4-cost pudding. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. 2k out of that. This is a really good hand too. And I get a Reiju. I don't have any good Reiju plays right now. So I can just mill without any worries now because I have Reiju in hand. Play out Beef Burst, draw 2. Swing. I could play Reiju and swing and Beef Burst again, but honestly, I'd rather just swing 7. Let's swing 7. See what happens. If they trigger out a 4-cost body, then I Calve. If they don't, then I Boof and draw 2 more. So they counter. I think I Beef here. Don't really care too much about losing life, but okay. They play out Nami. Oh, there's my Sanji there. So they swing 5-6, 6-5. Okay. Oh, I'm going to 0. I'm not countering with this Reiju, I don't think. Because now I play Reiju, play Grav, bottom that, swing 5, and then if they trigger something out, I Calve. Don't have blocker Sanjis, so they can go 9. I think I really want to get a blocker Sanji out. I didn't get a blocker Sanji out, so instead we go like this, play this, and pass. If they get another pudding, then it is what it is. But I should be able to get out of, what's this swing? 14k? Actually, I don't know if I can. Yeah. I feel like I should have left one more Dawn up, but now we just gotta gamble. Gambling I'm in. Brochet. The safe bet would be to play Slave Arrow, and then grab this 1k 1k. But considering I already did that, do I gamble? Or do I just 1k 1k? I don't really like countering with 2 Reijus, but I think I have to. Yeah. I don't think there was a good option for me to not do that. Well, that's where all my Sanjis were, I guess. I'll draw, play out this blocker. So, I'll go 5. They'll probably use leader effect, and I go 9, and then I play Sanji out. Because, yeah, they're at 9, and I'm at 7, so this is a free cost 6k. I don't think they have unblockable in this deck, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. 2 1Ks is a pretty good sign. 1 stealth black, and then, yeah, so just play this, then stealth? Nope. Giant. Wait, no. Oh my god, that was almost disastrous. For some reason I was like, did I use Dawn Minus already? I just did. I just used my Dawn Minus. But yeah, I don't know if they have a way to get through this blocker. If they do though, I do have 13k, 15k. Yeah. 8 plus 10, so like 10k worth of counter, right? So I can get up to 15k. Red Rock is crazy. I'm actually just gonna do Concuss 2k because kind of want to save my Dawn, right? Swing 7 and then 9, then play a Sanji out and pass. And then if they trigger something out, I call. If they don't trigger something out, then that's good. And then pass. And now I have 3 giants. Swing 15 at me, I dare you. Let's see it. 15. 15. Come on, go 15. Go 15. Do they have rush units in Nami? I don't think they have rush. I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, right? They're just gonna go 15. I'm gonna go like this. And then like just 2k 2k like that. They just go ha ha ha. I have 8 cards left in deck. Let's go like this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are all 10. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25. Okay. Let's go like what? 7? 7, 10, 10. Somewhat. I know they're a bit bricked. Oh, okay. They're not going to 7K leader? That's an interesting choice. I don't know if that'll pay off there. Yeah, I mean, I think 15K was not the move. I think that's never the move when you know that your opponent has Giant and all these over 4K events, and then you go. Because you have what? They had Robin. They could have healed. They had Marco. They could have had a blocker. There were a lot of different things that they could have done instead of just attaching over and over. Yeah, last life was a Red Rock. Yeah, right? 7K plus Robin heal would have been a lot better. Yeah. I'm assuming that because they only had one life left, and this was Red Rock was their last life, I think. So they had this Robin, I'm pretty sure. So they could have just gone Robin, heal, and then yeah, I think that was a misplay, just like going swing, 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 like that. They also when they countered, they didn't become a 7K leader. They just 2K, 1K. And I was like, you should have just become a 7K leader, 1K. Not that it helped because I think if they had 2K, even if they had the 2K, they wouldn't have been able to get out of this 10K. And they just swing all in. So we ended the day with a 3-3 record, which is pretty. PY Rosie, Red Green Law, and Black Croc. The Black Croc game was more like I got really tilted that I was low rolling and I had 2 losses already. The Law and the Rosie, they had anti-removal. So I need to find a way to win those anti-removal matchups. Yeah, but I think I'd usually just end off the stream here, but low key, I think I wanna. Got home at 8 a.m., sleeping until 2:30. Damn. Yeah, no. That's crazy. Well, yeah, because I think I mean I know Iwani in real life in case someone watching doesn't know that, but we were both at Vegas uh for Bandai Card Fest. And I think your flight was like what 1 a.m. or like midnight or something? That's crazy, right? Wow, wow. All right. So you guys are saying that I'm falling off? That's crazy. That's crazy. Um I think I want to save this list as my primary list and then just delete this. So I think right now this is what I'm landing on. And let's just try this out. Yeah, Midnight Flight is crazy. How many people do I know IRL? None of you guys. I don't know anyone IRL. Yeah. I don't know anyone IRL. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see if anyone wants to match up. But yeah, so I think removal protection is the main problem that I'm facing in this meta, as usual. But Jinbei. So we're facing a fake deck right now, which means that I will lose. Okay. Swing 5. And then next turn I can play Reiju. Reiju Beef Burst. Reiju Beef Burst. What the? Why would you counter out of that? Wait, what? You never counter out to the first swing with Jinbei, no? That's crazy. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Okay. Play this and then go like this, I think. That's so bad. Play out. I think it's what? Oh my god. Alright, I think I play this out. I play Stealth Black to play this from hand. This becomes a 7k blocker. Swing 5 here. And then 5 here. Promo Arlong or Fisher. That's fair. That's fair. I guess you have Fisher Tiger. Is Promo Arlong even... Hold up. Okay, they do play Promo Arlong. Promo Arlong seems a bit janky to me, honestly. Yeah. I'm gonna play like one more game to test the list out, and after that, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna work on some guide and videos and all that. What the? Red green or red purple Luffy in the today. Oh my god. This is a keep even though I don't have any searchers because I have Beef Burst for next turn. I can double Beef Burst if I don't find my Sanji. Playing some goofy decks today. Yeah, I guess so. That's, yeah. You should play, you know what you should play? You should play OP1 Arlong. OP1 Arlong is crazy. It's so good. I'll use the trigger here. Trash. I'll be at 8 cards, and then... I have that. I have probably this. No, I want search. Low-key that. I don't have Culverin in this list, so we go like this. I think I grab a play this to play this. Grab a 2k because I don't, there's like so many things happening already. Swing another 7. And then I'll play out Otama and Tresha. Ideally I grab a red rock or something. But if not, then it is what it is, I guess. Sanji. I already used all of my stealth blacks, so probably you. Pass. Let's see. Depending on what they play here, they play Zoro. Okay. Here I take, because I really want to get Red Rock. If I'm able to grab Red Rock, that would be highly, highly ideal. We're digging. We are digging. Yeah. No Red Rock, so. Instead, we just play Reiju Stealth Black. Yeah, I think this is the problem with only having one Red Rock in the deck. Is I can't, like, if I can't find it like this, you know, I need to dig for it. And if I can't, then a bit screwed. In this situation, at least, right? Like, finally get Red Rock there. So we can Red Rock this. Can I Dawn minus beef? Don't have. I wish I can do this, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna go back up to 2. Slave arrow here. And then 1k with Jozu, I'd say. Okay, rush Luffy. Okay. 6. Oh. That's a misclick. That's a... oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, that's why we test, that's why we test. Yeah, that was a goofy misclick. Swing like 6 and then swing 8. And then I'll pass, and then let's say to swing 19. 1, 2, 3 gets me to 17. That gets me to... They have a giant in there. I'm at 5, so I'm going to 7 done. Eight to 8. And let's go 5 and go Reiju, Red Rock. Yeah, if I was able to Red Rock 1 turn earlier, then this Zoro would be gone. And then I'd have like a way better chance of going for game. Wait, what? Okay, they gianted out of that. Now I want to just go for game. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna concede because I think, did they giant to bait me, or did they giant because they actually had no counter? That's kind of funny. I don't know. The correct play would have been Reiju, Red Rock, the 8 cost Roger, swing of leader to ramp, and then just pass. So, Red Rock and Tiger. And then probably one less pudding, or no pudding, and one less Tama. So 6 2Ks, something like this, I guess. And I'll just try this out again. Sabo's a bad matchup for me, but we play it regardless. I wish I could grab that, but at least we have a Grav in. Grav is kind of dead in this matchup, though. They grabbed a hack. Okay. They take this, and then promo Sabo. I don't have any Culverins in this list, I think, so I'm kind of throwing the Sabo match a bit. Like, a bit more than usual. I counter here because I want to stealth black. Yeah. So I play. Do I use 3 Dawn to stealth black? I think I just Dawn minus an active Dawn. Then swing 5. Okay. Swing 7. Should I have gone 8? Maybe I should have gone 8. But I mean, they go 2 2Ks anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So they got Rush Dragon, removal protection dragons there. If you're revolutionary type army characters. Okay. So it's any it counts itself. Just do this and then to draw a card. Um, 777 677. Yeah, they didn't find their Sabo blocker, which is kind of rough, but yeah, it is what it is, right? Yeah, after this, I think I'm gonna stop testing EB03 Sanji, take a break, and then I'll come back to test out RG Luffy. I don't know if you guys want to watch me do that, but I'll do that no matter what. If you guys want to watch me, I'll stream again, but if not, then I'll just practice at my own time. Do they swing with the dragon? I think you never want to swing with the dragon. Right, yeah. I don't want to trash the giant, but beef is better here to play. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Have fun at locals. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last game then. And then I'll just like practice by myself. Let's start with 6. Another 6. Use 7 Dawn to play these two? Or no? Okay. I can play Reiju, minus 3k here, which makes that a 5, and then swing 7 there. Is that worth it? Let's give it a shot. I have a slight feeling that they're a bit bricked. Just a tiny bit though. Yeah, like I kind of assumed that, but then like it takes Waxing Fist out of their hand. Okay, Rush Dragon. They go like what, 5, 7, 7 there is 2k. Do I save that one? Because they can go swing with this for 10 here. Then 8. Like, they can go 9, 9, 10, 10. I think it's worth saving. Especially now that we have a 0 cost in hand. Just take the ones to face. That's fine. Okay. So here I think I can just go for game. They have a 2k in hand. 8, 8, 8. Okay, so we start with 6. 6k. Okay. 8, 8, 8, 8. Start with an 8, and then another 8, and another 8, and then another 8. 1, 2, take, block. I think that's math. Because let's say they counter out of this one. 1, 2. If they don't counter out of this one, then 2, 2, block. I guess it's not perfectly math. But I think it's, unless they have perfect counter, they lose here. I haven't used my leader effect. Do I have a blocker in trash? I don't. Either they counter here or block to try to bait. If they block, I just pass, honestly. I don't think I swing 8 here if I want to be safe about it, because they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So, like, I can stall it out for another turn. Play this. Grab a 2k. Pass. Giant is better for countering, yes, but I already have Giant and Slave Arrow, and Slave Arrow is already good enough for the purposes of this, so I don't think I lose here, no matter what. I might lose my blocker, but like, it is what it is if that happens. Because they have 3 big swings, and I can get out of all those swings. If they go Dragon, then they don't have the boost, which, or not Dragon, if they go Roger, they don't have the boost, which means I can go 5 counter, 7 counter, 9 counter. Yeah, so they play blocker Sabo, they have Waxing Fist, they probably are gonna attach. Yeah, for sure. GGG Slave Arrow is like GGG light, because you replace it, replaces itself, and since I have a 2k on board, it's like a guaranteed 2k. Unless I use it to block. And it also doesn't Don -2, so. Yeah, I think I'm liking this list. I just need to refine it a bit more. But after this, I'm gonna take a break from Sanji first and practice red-green Luffy, because I think red-green is, I believe in red-green. 13, they're not going for game. So I have 11. So that's 4, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. So this becomes an 8. 8 plus 4 is, okay. So I can do this. Boom. Trash this. And then a 2k. Sorting the trash is actually huge for this deck. I'm glad that, thank you for telling me about that, because that actually helps a lot. Sure, you can have that one. I could have just bounced it, honestly, but I mean, this is game guaranteed. Just go 8-8. They counter two things, like, yeah. Also, yeah, they had Waxing Fist. They should have just left one down up. Alright. Yeah, but I think that's it for me. So, thanks for watching. Thank you for all the input and advice as well. I'll try to do better for the next cup, which is next week. But I'm gonna go grind out Red Green Luffy for Red Bull, because I don't know if I believe in Sanji for Red Bull. I think it's gonna be the one Don. I think it's gonna be a bit too aggro, and I think a lot of people are bringing Emu, and I don't like playing the Emu mirror, so I'm gonna grind a deck that isn't Emu.